Hey everyone, it's Kino here. I got a viewer request for Paschimattanasana, which is a forward fold. Now while I have a few videos on this already, it's not ever the end of the exploration of the deep forward fold. So let's go ahead and explore Paschimattanasana. This simple forward fold is the basis of almost every forward fold. So you need to have the healthy technique established right here. We're going to start off in Dandasana position. So roll your shoulders down while keeping the belly sucked in. Make sure that the belly is nice and pulled in and that you're not hollowing down, but the belly's sucked in and lifting the spine up and out of the pelvis. Then take your hands next to your hips and squeeze your thighs towards each other. Squeeze your thighs so much so that your heels come a little bit off the ground, but not so much so that the back of the knee presses into the ground. So there should be a little bit of space underneath your knee and the quadriceps should be completely engaged. Spread your toes apart and then gaze the tip of the nose. If your fingers don't touch the ground, spread your shoulders wider apart and aim your hands more and more to the ground. Then, in order to initiate the forward fold, think about the posture as coming from deep inside of your pelvis. So find your pubic bone. And you can do that with your hands with me now. Dig down and find your pubic bone. It's just your pubic bone. Don't be shy. Go ahead and find it. Then, with the musculature behind your pubic bone, as you exhale, send your pubic bone back and watch it descend. Keep the low belly firmly sucked in and lift your torso over your thighs and aim your ribs to be the first thing that touches the thighs. So if your belly is out and it's the first thing that touches the thighs, suck the belly in and create a hollowness. And then reach forward and hold on to your big toes. If you can't hold on to your big toes, I want you to leave your hands holding onto your shins, or you can place them on the floor on the outside of your legs. If you hold onto your toes, inhale, lift your head, look up, and suck the belly strongly in, and then exhale, fold into the interior space of the pelvis as you fold and go down. What's important about the forward fold, whether you're holding your toes or your hands are here, is that you do the work deep in the center of the body. So keep the belly strongly sucked in and the thighs squeezing strongly towards each other. And then every time you exhale, fold into the spaciousness deep within the center of the body. Avoid pulling with your arms or forcing yourself into the posture. Just relax, breathe, and soften down. After about 5 breaths, every exhalation should take you deeper. So if your hands are here, every time you exhale, melt down into the ground. And every time you inhale, suck inside the low belly. And then every time you exhale, melt into the ground. And when you reach closer, hold on to your toes. To deepen the posture, wrap your hands all the way around and inhale again, look up. And then exhale, pivot through the hip joints, fold, and go down. One important thing to note here is that your sitting bones actually should draw towards each other while they move directionally back in space. You don't want to pull too much on the sitting bones, otherwise you could risk injuring your hamstring attachment. Let your back muscles elongate while the work of the posture happens in your pelvis. Then, inhale, lift your head, look up. Pay attention to how you exit the forward bend. We're going to find the pubic bone again. Inhale, pull the pubic bone up and forward to let your spine come all the way up. Then, hands by your side, and we exit from Dandasana position. So, healthy technique in Paschimattanasana really has 3 basic tools. Number 1, strong, firm legs. Number 2, engaging and sucking into the interior space of the pelvis so that you can feel hollowness deep within the low belly. Number 3, relaxation and elongation of the torso, articulated all the way out to the top of the head and the fingertips. Get those 3 components and your forward bend will deepen every day.